promise my mama I'm gonna make it. By her message, I'm part of the cater. I can't let these niggas keep me on favor. Yeah, I know they hate, ain't no stopping a nigga. Cause I'm getting guap on a nigga.
Hey, yo, YouTube, what's good? It's your boy DJ, and welcome to Lavelleology. So today I did my first podcast. I did my first live podcast on Facebook, and it was really fun. I mean, I was nervous to start it, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. If you know, you know. If you don't, you'll find out. But no, on today's live, I talked about 50-50 in relationships, basically meaning like going 50-50 on the bills and other things in a relationship, not, giving me 50% of you, you give me 50% of you. No, not like that. So yeah, I kind of gave my opinions and my views on things, and I allowed them to basically give me feedback and say what they wanted to say and what they thought about some of the things. And so yeah, today I'm going to be letting you guys know like kind of like what I think about the going 50-50 in relationships. So my first thing is basically it helps with cost of living. Like cost of living now is like really, really high and really crazy. So I mean, like that one income household, man, it's tough unless you're really like making that type of money. It's really tough today. Like going to the grocery store getting like 5 or 6 items might run you $35 to $40, and the items probably won't even last you all week. So it's just like the cost of living is really high. So I feel like going 50-50 would help with that alone. Like, I'm not having to spend all of my money to make sure that we can eat or make sure, stuff like that. So, and the group that I'm talking to is really like that transition from dating to marriage group, like late dating, early marriage. So it's like, they might be living together or might be, trying to start living together to see like if we're actually compatible. Yeah, compatible. I like that word. If they're actually compatible. So yeah. So like on the podcast, on the live, someone said like basically communication, like letting like expectations be known up front, and I agree with that. I'm a big fan of receipts. I'm a big fan of like making sure that like I basically have evidence and like you did this or you said this, so you can't be mad about any of the consequences that come when you don't fulfill your part of it. Yeah. But yeah, back to the cost of living. Sorry, it like I said, cost of living is really high today. So I feel like people sometimes take past like generations and past things that went on and try to make them relevant in the situations today. And don't take me wrong. Please do not take me wrong. Things from the past are relevant today, but in the sense of this topic, I feel like people think that because their great granddad and their granddad and their father were able to take care of their significant other with no problems, take care of all the kids and pay all the bills, while the mom or the significant other, I mean, just got to do what she wanted to do or he wanted to do. So I feel like the money they were making then was good enough to do that, but now like both parties basically have to be making over $15 an hour to be like to keep your head above water. So I feel like it was more capable back then to be able to provide and cover everything. And this doesn't go for everybody, because I know some of y'all out here, y'all really got that money. Y'all got it. Yeah, money. But yeah, but some of us, we're not as fortunate right now. I'm speaking it right now, because soon and very soon, y'all will be financially blessed.
What I'm supposed to say? Copy.
And y'all will know how to manage your money and take care of your money so that y'all always have it. Don't love it though. Don't love the money because it can burn you. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to my second point. My second point was I believe it makes people selfish. I believe when people rely on someone else to take care and handle everything, I believe it makes you selfish and it makes the relationship driveless. And what I mean by that is, it kind of goes back to like expectations up front. But like, let's say people change and people change every day. So you might be thinking you're marrying Beauty when you wake up next to her. She might be a beast. People change as in like they might say they're gonna help you out at first, and then when it comes down to it, they feel like, oh well, you're making such and such. You should do this while I save my money, and that's where it becomes selfish because now it's like I mean like we're not married yet, and I might be capable of handling it all, but I feel like from you just even being my significant other, my helpmate, you should want to contribute a little bit or to something, and I would rather you offer it and I decline it than not to get offered at all, because now I feel like you're just using me. And again, like I said, this doesn't go to everybody. Some people like to have that, oh, I did all of that. I mean, some people are scared to ask for help. Some people will crash out on pride instead of asking for help. So I feel like you should be strong enough and open enough in your relationship to like, oh, can you put such and such down on this, or if I am paying for everything, then can you save this amount of money just in case for a rainy day, because things change. Every day is a new day and every day is not promised. So the guy might get hurt, the guy might be sick, the guy might lose his job, and while I was paying for everything, if you weren't saving like for a rainy day, then looks like we're lost. But yeah, so I feel like that's how it makes it selfish. And then driveless, I feel like if you're just depending on my money to get us by, and like I said, if you're capable of it, then. But like if you're just depending on one income to get you by, then it's like, I want you to bring something else to the table. Like let's try to be each other's helpmate. Like let's try to do something else to bring more income into the house. So like if you're just there and you're not like trying to contribute, like with like ideas, even just ideas, like contribute an idea or like a business that you want to start, or like oh, I want to do this or I want to do that, just to show that like I have some drive. And that like I want to make my own money too, because I mean who doesn't want their own stuff? Who doesn't want their own money? Let me rephrase it, because I probably know a lot of people that don't care. But yeah, that's just me. That's something that I said, and a lot of people, they were just like it's just basically depending on the person and what the person allows from the jump. So communication will be key in every relationship. Communication, letting things be known up front. Another point was basically it makes people more responsible. It makes you responsible because now you have to come up with your half. Now you have to make sure that you, instead of spending all your money on shopping, food, this and that, you have to make sure that you have enough at the end of the month to pay up on your half, which creates responsibility. So it's like, it's a win-win. Some people just don't care. Some people just do not care. So yeah, that was what the live stream was about. Going 50-50 in relationships. So you guys let me know what you think. Thank you for tuning in to my first episode. I will be posting again next week. And I also will be going live next week. Hopefully on both platforms. So you guys just hit those bell so you can be the first to be notified. Yeah, I think next week should be another great topic. You guys let me know in the comments what you think, what's your opinion on it, and let me know some other topics that you guys might want to hear. because, like I said, this is an open discussion, an open podcast. This is the people's podcast, so I want you guys to feel like I'm here for you guys. I like my braids, man. Got the AIs, man. Got the AIs. But yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't, you will find out.
I promise my mama I'm gonna make it. By her